So, I've been away for a few days. And before that, I was away for a few more days. Let's see exactly how many days it's been. 3 days ago, 1 week. Yep. Alright. So it's been pretty much a week since I've last streamed. So, yeah, I'm going to be addressing why I took my break. And I could say, the funny stuff like, oh, I've been masturbating so much more. Oh, I've been dieting and exercising so much more. And look, I'll be honest with you guys. I've been seriously depressed lately, okay? It's been coming back now for the past month, I would say. Past month, 2 months. At the beginning of this isolation thing, it wasn't so bad. And, it's been taking its toll. And not just because, oh my gosh, I'm so bored. It's the isolation, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not a fucking person. Thank you. Okay. So. Right. It's been difficult, to say the least. The main things is, loneliness, I would say, by far. Just knowing that I'm not gonna, come back to anything whenever I go out, I go out and go grab dinner. I come back and it's nothing. Come back to the same exact fucking mess I always leave it as. Or when I'm upset. I'm really sad. Even whenever I'm really happy. I don't really have anybody here to feel that with. Nobody to really talk to about it. Like, sure, I could text somebody, I could call somebody, but it's not the same. It's really not. I miss my cats, alright? As silly as it sounds, like, I do. Like, they were a great coping mechanism for a lot of things, like, I used to get a lot of panic attacks and anxiety attacks back in the day. And I would pretty much go through mental breakdowns on the regular because of the situation I was in. And like, it was really hard to get out of those lapse in mindfulness. That's the best way to really put it. Like, I wasn't myself. I really wasn't. I was a completely different person in a lot of regards. I didn't care about anything like I usually do. I'm usually a very careful, caring person. I But, like, what is it? It's not like I'm trying to hurt anybody or anything. It's more like myself. Not like I'm gonna go, like, cut myself. It's not like I'm gonna go stab myself. It's more like I'm going to go injure myself by working out too much, which sounds really weird. It's a bit different, but that's what I did. I just got tired of everything. I'm like, I gotta get better. So I pushed myself way too far. Way, way too far every single time. And you know what? Last night I did that. I went out for a run. Went out way faster than usual. I ran for a lot longer than I should have, considering the fact I hadn't ran in so long. And I even caused my lungs to become sore, my ribs. And then whenever I was done recuperating with that, I just decided, let's just keep running anyway, even though it was obvious that I probably shouldn't. I ran for an additional, 3 miles, of which was just all in pain. Pretty sure I messed up my knees. Walking is still funky for me. It really is. It's real funky. It doesn't feel the same. It's always like that, though. It always has been. If I ever run hard, so it's not anything too new. Well, last night it was kind of a breaking point for me. I realized I hadn't cried in a while. I've been bottling everything up. I've been pushing everything off. I haven't really been dealing with all the issues I've been dealing with. The fact that I miss my cats. I'd get upset and they would always be there. Whenever I went to sleep, they would always come and cuddle with me. And I don't have that anymore. I used to be scared of going to sleep because, I'm afraid I won't wake up, things like that. And knowing that the cats are there, it's kind of brings me back. And also, I used to have a lot of sleep paralysis and night terrors. And, if you're going through that, it's really, what is it? Sure, you get it every once in a while, but I was having it, multiple times a week for months. I would say the worst I had it was where I had night terrors for an entire week straight. I didn't want to sleep at all. I probably spent 4 days awake because I didn't even want to sleep. I was scared of sleeping because I just didn't want anything to do with it. Whenever I went to sleep, guess what? Guess what was there for me? Fucking night terrors. I woke up fucking sweating, crying. It was terrible. I haven't had that since, thank God. I still have trouble sleeping though because of that, because I just don't like sleeping. People ask me, why I have trouble sleeping and stuff, and it's mostly because of that. I still think about it occasionally, it's a terrible thought. Not being able to really do anything, and you're just scared for such an incredible amount of time. It feels like forever. And I wanted to avoid that at all costs. So. Yeah, but my cats, though, they brought me back. If they ever noticed that there was something wrong, it would just move a little bit or something. It wasn't even like they felt something wrong. They just noticed something was different, so they moved to kind of get with it. Because they're laying on top of me, laying next to me, and if I move, that's not so comfortable, and they gotta move around. So. They usually remind me, oh shit, I'm probably dreaming. Oh fuck. I'm still good. I'm here. Things like that. And also, I just, one of my cats was pretty much my baby. That was my kid. I haven't seen that cat in nearly a year now. Whenever whenever I got back, I was told that I wasn't even told by my mother. I was told by my best friend that got my cat that they had to give away my cat, and I wouldn't be coming home to it, which really sucked. Thankfully, my best friend's holding on to her for me, which is great. I'm so glad. I'm really, really glad. I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have my cat, you know? Like, it's my baby, man. And then there's the fact that, you know, what is it? My sister. Gosh dang it. My sister committed suicide last year, right? It was in August. And, you know, the time's ticking, you know? It's coming up to a year now. And the closer it gets, the more I'm just reminded that I don't have her around, you know? You know, she's my best friend. I never got to say goodbye to her or anything, you know? And it's just a heavy thought. I had to live with knowing that she could have been 19. I could have teased her about being 2 years older than her again. Whenever it's her birthday. Now she'd rub it in my face, be like, look at me. I'm only 1 year away. It was always a joke between us because her birthday is in August and my birthday's in September. So she would be 19, I'd be 20, right? And then September hit and I'd be 21. She would still be 19. So in that month, she'd be like, hey, I'm only just 1 year away. I miss that. I miss that teasing, you know? I do. And you know what really bugged me? Like, not being able to see her succeed. Not being able to see her graduate. Not being able to see her get married. I really want to see her in a wedding dress, you know? I want to see her happy. I never really got to see that. She was only ever really depressed for most of her life. And I never... You know, I saw her smile occasionally. I saw her laugh, but it was hollow. It's always hollow. It was fake. It was just momentary. And just go right back to what it was, you know? Sadness. I wanted to help her out of it, you know? You know, I'm her big brother. You know, I'm supposed to be there to protect her entire life. You know, I've done it my entire life, and then the one moment I'm gone, you know, she died. She's not there. For the longest time, I blamed myself. Because, you know, she was there the entire time I was there. You know, if I was there, she was there. You know, and the one time I'm gone, she's not. You know? That shit bugs me. It really fucking bugs me. I was out over at boot camp. I couldn't, like, just go back. Although, I technically could have. I could have. Could have during boot camp. It was... I was like 5 weeks in. 6 weeks in. Let's say 5 weeks. I got called over by my commanders after I failed my fitness exam. I was supposed to do like 42 push-ups, like 54 sit-ups and like do like a 12-minute mile, right? I think it was like a 12:30 actually. Right, yeah. So right, I passed the sit-ups and like my run. I did those great, but it was like the push-ups I could never do. So I thought they called me over to chew me out. And then I see a lieutenant, and I see a senior chief. These are that's an officer and a very high-ranking enlisted. I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked up. I'm like, this is some big shit for me to do this. Why did nobody else get this? I walked into their office. I'm just thinking, oh fuck, I'm just getting fucked up. Not to get fucked. And they can see I'm a little bit visibly shaken up. They're like, hey, calm down. Calm down. You don't need to worry about that. This is different. You're not in trouble. And I remember getting the note, the letter. God fucking damn it, goddamn fucking colors. Evening colors my ass, man. Fuck it all. Get this note. I didn't know what it was. Whenever I very first saw it, I'm just like, oh shit, this is bad. They mentioned that there was something wrong with family. I'm just like, okay, somebody got injured. And I thought maybe just a little thing in the back of my head. I thought it's Journey. Journey's my sister. I thought it was. I put it instantly out of my mind. I'm like, no way. She said she'd be there. She said it. She would be there for me. She promised. She promised me that she would still be there for me because I knew it was going to be an issue because I've had to step in for her whenever she tried to commit suicide a couple of times, and it turned out alright. And whenever I left, I told her, you better still be here, goddammit. You better still be here because we're gonna go do crazy stuff. We're gonna go see the world together. And they get you that pet snake you really wanted because mom and dad would never get you anything. We're gonna get you a dog because they would never get you a dog. We're gonna get you your own computer. We're gonna go travel because mom and dad, they never want to go out, so I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna go see stuff. She said, yeah, of course, no worries. I remember last time I saw her, I remember she didn't want to hug me. She didn't want to hug me. My mom, she forced her to hug me. I remember that. She said, you're not going to see her for a while. You need to get by. And, go ahead. So, because that was the last hug I gave her, It was. I wish I could have given her like a real hug. And whenever I went over to a funeral, I had to come back. Even though my parents begged me to drop out of boot camp, they told me they needed me right then, right there, and I told them no. I need to finish this. This is my career. So that's what I did. I stuck with it with boot camp. I made it through. I graduated. I'm in the Navy. Woohoo! As soon as I get out, I'm requesting leave to go to my sister's funeral. I do. I go down there and they run out of pallbearers, so I have to be the pallbearer. And the pallbearer is basically the person that like holds the casket to to a person's funeral, right? It felt weird. I didn't really cry. I didn't cry at the funeral. I really didn't. I cried a little bit, but honestly, what made me cry more was the fact I saw my mother crying. My mom was just sobbing, just broken. Whenever I tried to comfort her and give her a hug, she pushed me away. She didn't want anything to do with me. My own mom, you know? She didn't care. She didn't care about me. At that moment, anyway, you know, I know she loves me and all, but I was trying to comfort her and be there for my mom, but I couldn't. It made me feel powerless. You know, I already lost my sister, you know. I was there at the funeral. I saw it. So, go through the funeral, come back. Fuck, depression hit me like a fucking truck. I couldn't think about anything other than my sister for who knows how long. I remember whatever they very first told me about it, the very first time I got the news. And like, why? That's all I could think about was my sister. That's all I could think about. How beautiful she was. How I'd miss our jokes, looking through past memories, like, and like, you know what it looked like, those memories? It looked like in those movie scenes where you see like film, like the plastic film, like flying by, and then you would see it like slowly burn away. That's what it looked like. I would see our memories like that, and they would all just be burning away. You know? God, I'm gonna miss her. I still miss her. You know, she was kind of a bitch sometimes. But you know what? She was my sister, goddammit. She was my little sister, and I was going to protect her no matter what. I was going to love her no matter what, and I was going to care for her. I was going to be by her side her entire life. You know what? I did good. I did a good job. There's nothing much I could have done. But yeah. So there's that. My sister would probably be in the big one, right? And then there's my mom, you know, my mom herself. I haven't seen her since October. Because of the funeral. Funeral's in October. I haven't seen her since. And thank you, Turtles. I'm sure she is too. My mom, she's been handling it a lot rougher than I have. For the most part, I've been kind of pushing it off. I've been okay with it. It's just these moments, you know, where I just completely break down, etc. It's very rare. It doesn't really happen all too often, but it happens. Yeah, my mom. I'm not there for her, you know. I can't support her when she needs me. I can't give her a hug. She can't give me a hug. You know. Another thing is seeing my baby sister and my little brother grow up. Before I left, my baby sister, she could barely crawl, and now she's running everywhere, and she's saying, Mama, Dada, Bubba. I'm not there to see it, you know? She's going to be turning 2 in August. And right before I left, she turned 1. did. I remember the birthday. It was super sweet. Just days before I left. Days. I wish I could have seen my sister's birthday. My other sister's journeys. Her birthday was 3 days after I left. God. So, right. Baby sister. So, baby sister's walking, running, just doing all these crazy things, you know. It seems like time I'm thinking she doesn't know me. She probably forgot who I am, you know. I love that little thing, you know. Changed so many diapers. That little squirt. I miss her laughing. I miss being able to put my little... I miss being able to put my little finger in her hand and her just clutching on. I'm good, man. I'm releasing. That's what it is. So, miss her. My little brother, he turned 13 while I was gone. He's growing too, he's gonna get his growth spurt any time now. He's gonna be... I told everybody, he's gonna be taller than me. He's gonna be taller than me, gosh dang. I'm 5'11", right? He's gonna shoot past me, he's gonna be like 6'3", I'm telling you right now. He may not be that tall right now, but... He's gonna be so much taller. He's gonna be so handsome. He's gonna be such a nice guy. He's gonna be so nice. He's gonna turn out great. I'm gonna miss so much of that. By the time I get out, he's gonna be like 17. He's gonna be 17. Nearly grown. He's gonna graduate high school. Who knows, he might even get his first girlfriend before I'm even there. Just gonna grow so much. There's so much I could have taught him. But, it's okay. It's okay, I'll see him afterwards. I'm not gonna be able to see my little baby sister going to kindergarten. I'm not gonna be able to see her go to preschool. I'm not gonna be able to see her say my name for the first time. You know, it's already bad enough as a sibling, you know. I couldn't imagine parents in the military. How much they gotta miss. Although they probably get to see them more often. Since I'm a sibling, I don't get the same privileges. I don't. Basically, especially with all this junk with coronavirus, I'm not gonna be able to see them for who knows how long. Because they can't afford to come see me. So I'm stuck here. And with travel restrictions the way that they're looking, it might be a long time before I see them. For the military anyway, civilians, they can travel. Whatever. Right. So that's God. Those and a few others are the main reasons why I've been so upset lately. Why I've been streaming less and less. It's to give myself my own time, try and process these things, and I've been sucking at it. I've just been pushing it off. I haven't addressed it, as you can tell by me just breaking down, just trying to talk about some of this shit. You know, I just push it off. I don't think about it. Whenever I do, this shit happens, man. It sucks. It wouldn't be so bad, honestly. If I could just see them every once in a while, you know? Like, the military, they actually don't. Like, what is it? It's not actually that bad. I mean, if I could take off the leave days that they gave me, etc., I'd be able to see them, like, you know, plenty of times a year. It's really no big deal. But with all this isolation and stuff, I'm not going to be able to see them for shit. You know? But yeah. All this, and then there's the depression itself. And the depression itself is pretty separate, I'll be honest. Although this isolation definitely helps. Just being alone all the time, you know, not just having people around, you know, to be able to support me and talk to, etc., it really sucks. You know, I wish that, you know, I wish I just had something over here, you know. Like my cat, that'd be great. I'd be okay with my cat. Me and my cat would be great. But I can't have my cat. Just fuck me, right? That's exactly what it is. Oh, man. But yeah. I'm sorry to get all teary-eyed and shit like that. I just wanted to talk about why, you know, I'd been away, etc. You know, it's a hard thing to, you know, I'll be honest, I haven't really talked about this ever. I haven't told really anybody about all of it. I told my girlfriend most of it. I told Morgan. And that's about it. And even then, I don't think I told them everything. Although they'll probably watch this and they'll probably see all of it, so shit could always be worse. Absolutely, Fall. Absolutely, could be a lot worse. Fuck knows my tissues.